But even a small hope can warm a man in the cold dark of night. As long as you drew breath, the 10th Legion yet lived. But your foes pressed close about, haunting you. The fate of the Legion, the fate of Ebb itself, rested with you.
I know this part of the valley. We've come a long way. I think we're close to the old Legion chapter house. If any of our friends are still alive, that's where they'll be.
What happened at the estate?
Tell me about the attack. What do you remember? Odo sent letters to all the descendants of the Legion. He wanted to gather them here, train them as Legionnaires, and take back the country. Most had already arrived when the mercenaries found us. They surrounded the estate, must have killed the men who were on watch. They smashed through the windows and the doors, slaughtered everyone they could find. Then they set fire to the house.
Alright, I guess this is like Mass Effect, where it has this kind of what is this called? Discussion tree. I believe that's what BioWare seems to call it. But it seems that Obsidian, the guys behind Dungeon Siege 3 at the moment, I do not believe they made the first two, though I'm not sure. I do not know the series. They decided to put in the same kind of discussion tree as Mass Effect, where it says these simple lines, and which is why I repeated it, because I completely forgot your character talks. And when they say that, they'll say something kind of the same, but at the same time different.
Those mercenary soldiers, have you fought them before? They were Leskanzi, I think. A wandering people, from the desert in the north. I have no idea who sent them here. Leskanzi will fight for anyone who pays them. No, our real enemy hasn't shown himself, or herself. Not yet. How many people were in the estate when you were attacked? Almost 40. All sons and daughters of the Legion. Some of them had fought in the wars, but the rest, they were no match for those soldiers. We can hope that a few survived, but most of them are dead. Our enemies didn't seem interested in prisoners.
I have to say, I'm loving Martin's armor, his chest plate there, the lion head. That's pretty freaking epic, in my opinion. And again, it's the oddest thing. The difference in graphic quality between the third person and the first person, kind of very close third person view of the discussion tree, such as we are in now, is very odd, I must say. But at least it loads quickly. At least there is no kind of lag in between the load. I guess we'll go with this.
Did you see what happened to Odo? No. I lost sight of him when the fire started. But we agreed to meet at the old chapter house if anything went wrong. That's enough about the attack for now. Right. Maybe Odo can tell us more, if he's alive. I've never been here before. Does this valley have a name? They call it the Rukenval. It's hard country, not easy to control, even with an army. That's why Odo chose this place. He thought we'd be safe here, while we trained a new legion. Was my father born here, in the Rukenval? I think so. The Montbarons were granted their land by King Conwy, and the family lived here ever since. Another Legion family had a manor here too, the Gunderics, an old line. Your father didn't trust them.
Well, of course not, because betrayal seems to be high in every RPG.
You said this is hard country. Are there any dangers I should know about? Spiders. They're as large as a man, and they're smart. They'll ambush travelers on the road. And there's worse things in the forest. Have you heard of the Dakenware? The Beast Lords? In other parts of Ebb, they're only stories. Out here, believe me, they're all too real.
I'm really liking the names they come up with for these animals, though. Giant fucking ass spiders. Every game, Dragon Age, Dungeon Siege 3, here obviously. There's another one I was just thinking of. There's actually fucking giant ass spiders in almost every fantasy I can think of. Shelob in Lord of the Rings. There is the I don't know what that guy's name is, but there's that one in Harry Potter in the forest or black forest, whatever it's called. I don't know. Yeah, just I don't know. It feels cliche, but it's not really my fault.
How many people live out here? Only a few. There's a village, Raven's Row. Most of the people are hunters and trappers from all I've heard. Pilgrims and merchants used to come here before the Legion fell, made the town rich. But that was years ago, when the roads were still safe.
Why can roads never be safe? God damn it.
Thank you. That's all I need to know about the valley. Sorry I couldn't tell you more. I've only been here for a few weeks myself.
I honestly have to say, Martin reminds me of someone. He just looks kick-ass. He looks so basic and plain, but at the same time he looks like he will fuck your shit up. I've only been...
The Legion have a chapter house here, in this valley?
They built chapter houses in every part of Ebb, even in remote places like this. There were strongholds where legionnaires would meet, sometimes in fellowship, sometimes for war. You should have seen the grand chapter house in Stonebridge, headquarters for the whole Legion. My father took me inside it once.
Well, that was a bit of punctuation fail. My father took me inside it once, not... My father took me inside it once.
Let's keep moving. We can talk...
You put a comma.
The chapter houses are...
Use the fucking comma. See, look at the difference between... Whoa, what the fuck is that? Demo a ton? What the... Ah, that's... Wow. That's some steampunk fantasy shit right there. Lower the volume. One thing I noticed is that though the mic on my webcam, which I do use to record the audio, catches a lot of things and is rather loud, so I might be very loud in the recording, but I'll try to change it in the post-production. I love that though. Demo Aton. The Ebb Council of Time-Space Reversal, really, has permitted saving in demonstrational zones. The save point is for promotional purposes only. Well, that's... No, that sucks. What's back here? Anything? Can I run? Oh yeah, you can change the... Ooh. What's this? Tacits of Vitality. Fatality. Sorry, my friends just got a fatality stuck in my head. Oh, that's definitely better. Armor's a little weaker, but the block and the what was it? Stamina or agility something? Added a lot more than what I would lose. See, I do go for the overall effect rather than just...
If I knew we were at the estate, they may have guessed that we'd make a run for the chapter house. No help for it, though. That's where we agreed to meet. We'll have to stay sharp. They could come for us anywhere, at any time.
Yes, they could. Yes, they could. Because apparently, even the place you thought was safe wasn't safe. Good luck with that. How do I... Yeah, I'll be... Am I new? Well, that is what I just picked up, right? Yes, but I love the Shamsir, I believe it's called. Yes, you've told me this already. Better against groups, but attack